Hi guys, it's me JB with a Christmas message. You like the cardi, by the way? I'm sorry I've got a summery t-shirt and I've got lots of palm trees underneath there, but I just couldn't be bothered putting anything extra Christmassy on. I just thought I'll put the cardigan on and that's it. I give you enough value during the year as it is. I just thought I'd pop on for 15-20 minutes and record a nice little Christmas message for you all, because you've all been fantastic this last sort of 12 months and supporting me through good times and tough times, especially as far as YouTube's concerned, because there was a time for, I think it was like 3 months when I didn't have any commentary to do on my own channel, and some days it would be tough because not having live sport to cover was really tough, and this is where Trevor and Chris and Russ all come in, because they got my mojo back for commentating. Because if they hadn't have come on the scene when they did, especially Trevor, we became best of buddies, and he handed me a couple of opportunities in the early rounds of the cup to do some commentary, and we worked it from there, and it's been. And the summer I've had with Trevor Sports, up until when we started football properly, the zoo season in August, I don't think I've ever been busier. And also with Trevor, it's given me a new lease of life, really, in terms of commentary. It's not the usual radio commentary that I do; it's TV commentary, even though it's virtual stuff that Trevor does on his channel. But it's like being asked to do Sports Night, Match of the Day, Grandstand. These iconic shows that I grew up with, albeit virtually, but doing it with the theme tune and the titles that I grew up watching when I was this high. I was about as high as this table. It's like you can't really put a price on these things, and to be asked to do that was an absolute thrill. So I got a couple of the cup ties. My first live game, I remembered it as if it was yesterday, Manchester City against Tottenham in the virtual FA Cup on Trevor Sports. It was one of the first games I'd done, and it was an absolute epic. I've done 2 of those games actually, Man City Tottenham. Done one in the Premier League Match of the Day this so far, in the first part, in the second part of the year. But that's how it all transpired. I've done Spurs quite a lot of times. I've done Liverpool a number of times for Trevor, and I've done a lot of other good stuff for him. And you know what? I think it's been an amazing experience with him. To be asked to play Trevor Motson after John, one of my commentating heroes actually, was quite an humbling experience. I'm actually getting to voice my hero in a way, put my own spin on it, and do you know what? I've really enjoyed doing it. It's given me a new lease of life. It's put me out there on a different YouTube channel to the usual one I do, to JB Sports and everything else. It has been a weird year in some respects. We started off as the JB Clark YouTube channel 2020. We've ended it as JB Sports because I wanted to make the channel a bit more accessible and a lot more easier for people to understand. I mean, saying JB Clark in every commentary was was absolutely shooting me down a little bit. So that's where it all came in. We've done some sporadic stuff. I've done some FIFA videos as well, which we're in the middle of doing. We're taking a little break from those for about a couple of weeks to get Christmas and New Year out of the way. I've got quite a lot of Match of the Day stuff coming up with Trevor. Plus we've got live commentaries as well coming up over Christmas and the early part of the New Year, which I want to. So those 2 things I'm focusing on a bit more than some of my projects on FIFA 21 and PES 2020. Of course, we'll have the snooker coming up in some parts in January once the Christmas rush and everything has died down a little bit. So, and then plus I've got a new job coming up in January, so that's in the new year. The DBS has finally come through. Just got one quick assessment. I've just got one quick thing to do, and then I'm ready to go. So the new year is 2021 already. Before it's begun, it's looking good, and I'm absolutely looking forward to it. Now it has actually been crikey, it's been a strange sort of year, hasn't it, guys? For all sorts of different reasons. I mean, obviously, COVID-19 struck, and obviously we had 3 months where I couldn't do any live commentary on JB Sports. It was it was a tough time for me, and then obviously Trev came up with the idea of the Euros in England with the Euro '96 repeats on television on the ITV hub, and we sort of played it from there. We got Chris in, and Russ, two of my proteges, and we worked on it from there. Chris plays Trevor Tilsley, and Russ, of course, as you know, plays Trevor Gubber. Trevor plays Trevor Davis, and also plays all the other characters: Trevor Lynham, Trevor Hill, Trevor Hansen, you name it, he plays it in the studio. And we worked on it there. We did 24 episodes of that, and it was the best thing I think I've ever done YouTube wise. And I've done a lot of live commentaries and things like that. But in terms of getting excited over something that even is virtual was a godsend to me, because I had nothing to commentate on live and in real life for the best part of 3.5 months. So to be given an opportunity to do that was one of the greatest thrills of the year for me, because Trevor would post me games to record, and I think in the early stages he was giving me like one game a day to voice, even if it was 8-minute highlights or 45 minutes as a live match. It was like, great, I've got something to do, and I would just voice away for him, and to be asked to be number one, asked to be lead commentator as well, that was a great thrill, because I never expected it to be a million years. I thought Trevor might have got the gig, to be honest with you, being having a final, but he said to me at the start of the tournament, I want you to do the final whether England make it or not. So I mean, I think I did a lot of the group games. I did the first game. I did 3 England matches as well, including the final, which was great. England actually won the virtual Euro 2020, but I got to commentate on some very good things on that tournament. I mean, I've got to say, commentating on PES is an awful lot different to doing FIFA, but I absolutely enjoyed the challenge of commentating on PES, because I could be a bit more, I could take my time a little bit more. With FIFA, it's so fair. I mean, you with the normal sliders on FIFA, it's so fast paced. With PES, it's a little bit more slower, but I like it that way, because it gives me a chance to just think, assess the situation, and think what's going to happen next, and then just play it from there. And I don't try and rush the commentary when I'm doing it for Trevor, because ultimately PES gives me that opportunity to be a bit more selective with what I can do, and it gives me a little bit more freedom than when I do a FIFA video on my own channel. I have to be a little bit more up with it. But with Trevor's channel, I can sit back, relax, watch the action in front of me when I'm recording anything that he sends me, and recording any commentary material that he asks me to commentate on, and I can just relax. Same with the cricket. It's been we got to do. I've done 6 Trevor match specials. I've done 6 live 2020 Trevor match specials with Trevor, and we've hit it off as a duo in cricketing terms. I mean, to play Trevor Motson and Trevor Boycott was a great thrill for me. Especially when we did the cricket. I mean, Trevor and I, what I did really, obviously, when I first spoke to him, we just took the mick out. We just took the mick and had a laugh with each other, and that got us in. That's how we got our rapport together for the commentary. Because obviously, I'd spoken to him on Facebook. I'd never spoken to him, voice to voice, if you like. And so I spoke, got used to him, how he works and how I work, and we worked it from there. And let me tell you that none of the commentary that we do on Trevor Match Special is scripted. Let me tell you, none of the stuff I do on either Match of the Day, Grandstand, or Trevor Match Special or Sports Night is never scripted. It all comes from the head, and when I think of something at the time, I just say it. Apart from the swear words, which you can't say on Trevor Sports, which is good. You know what I mean? We like to cater for everybody of every age, every creed, every you know what, and it's great, and it's fantastic that people enjoy what we do. And to be part of Trevor's success, I mean, at the start of the year when he asked me to come and voice for him, he had just shy of 100 subscribers. He's got now 460, I think, something like that, of the last count. He's gone over 450 for sure, and I feel. And he's thanked me, Chris and Russ as well. But we played a huge part. But he has been the one that's really kept everybody going, really, with his You know, I mean, if it wasn't for him putting in the labour of love behind the scenes, you know, the editing and the graphics and the stuff he does with the studio and everything else, if it wasn't for that part of it, we wouldn't have a channel like that. So, I mean, I'm grateful to him, and I'm great just to, you know. But me, Russ, and Chris, we just voice for him. You know, we're very happy to do that for him, and I know he'll be the first to really give any of us lots of credit, because we have helped him in a way. But he's done a lot of the donkey work himself with the editing and everything else to make the product that he has on his YouTube channel the best that there is out there. And I think he's the best, and I think he's the people's. You know, I see Trevor Sports, JB Sports, Chris's channel as sort of like the, you know, Russ's channel if he uses it more. I think he should use it a bit more. I think they are people's channels. I don't go courting awards. I mean, it was nice to get one on Mike's award, but it wasn't for YouTube. It was for being a guest on one of his programs. But I'm not really worried about awards or losing out to people. You know, you can have all the recognition if you want, but the people that matter. It's not about awards. It's not just about awards. It's about people. And I'd like to think mine, Trevor's, Chris's channel with the Raven West stuff at the moment going on. Me and Chris have still got the Corona Legends trophy to finish off. We've still got the final to do. But to be quite honest with you, we're people's channels. There's nothing I enjoy more than if the people have enjoyed it and they want to come back for more. Then until that appetite for this and Trevor's channel dies, we'll keep putting out the content for you, because at the end of the day, it's not about awards. It's about people, and we're people's channels. And there's other channels that will win awards, but some just want the adulation of the public, and that's what I'm there to do. It's nice to be nominated for awards, don't get me wrong, it's lovely and everything else and all the hullabaloo that goes with it, but not for me, because I'm at the end of the day, I'm not there to win awards. I'm not there to be picking up certificates or trophies or anything like that. I'm not there for that. I'm there to entertain the public around the world with my wit and wisdom, and give them the best commentating experience of football, or give them the best experience of audio football that I can actually give. And if people like it, that's like an award for me, because that means more to me than any award that I could be given. And that's no disrespect to anyone who's nominating me for some awards like Mike and people like that. It's not, don't get me wrong, it's lovely to be recognised, but when you get adulation from the people, that means a hell of a lot more, because it comes from the heart. If you know what I mean. But I mean, the second half of the year has been much better for JB Sports, and doing all that stuff for Trevor in the year, and obviously I've continued doing that, and I will continue doing his channel for as long as he wants me, and I'm quite happy to keep on doing stuff for him. I'll always make time for Trevor and for Chris and for Russ. They're all great guys. Mike will be joining us in the commentary box in the new year for the FA Cup. I can't wait to have him with us. Also, it's just, you know, if it wasn't for you 3 or 4 of you, I would not be sat here today doing this, because there was a time before Trevor contacted me to do some commentary for him where I actually fell out of love with the channel. Not being able to do any live sport, it was killing me emotionally, and obviously I had high hopes this year that I'd get to 1,000 subscribers. Obviously the Kung Fu put a stop to that, any ambitions I had for that this year, because with no sport, with no live commentaries for sport, I mean, I had planned to do cricket commentary, live cricket commentary. That's had to be put back 12 months, and not only that, it interfered with the football, because we're still finishing the football season, and then, you know, we only have 3 weeks with a turnaround from one season to another, and then we were back at it again. So I've had to sacrifice the cricket for this year, but hopefully next year we'll have everything coming up next year, and I'm looking forward to doing that and everything else. I'll continue to work for Trevor's channel. Hopefully I'll work on projects with CW as well on his channel. It's been a long time that me and CW have teamed up and done some stuff, so that would be nice next year if we could do some stuff. Finish the Kawani Trophy. I don't know who's in. I'm forgetting who's in the final. I'm sure Chris will. I'm sure Chris will remind me of that. But I just want to say a big thank you to Chris, Russ, and to especially Trevor, because if it wasn't for Trev coming in asking me to do stuff on his channel, I would not be still commentating today, and I might have just jacked in YouTube for good, because when the sport was suspended because of the pandemic, I'd almost lost all interest in it, to be honest with you. But then doing stuff for Trevor, it just rekindled my interest in commentary again, and my hunger and my appetite, and even virtual commentary, it just stirred my soul a little bit, and it was great. And so far this season we've done 21 matches this year, and I've been involved in all 21 with them. I've commentated on 19 of them, presented 2 of them. Russ Vernon doing the other 2 games as commentaries. But we are looking to bring in new voices in the new year, get a 5-man strong commentary team for the summer's European Championships held around Europe. Hopefully we'll have the League Cup final on April the 25th, we'll have the Cup final in May, climax of the Premier League. We'll also have the knockout rounds of the Champions League in the new year as well, so there's plenty of good stuff in between. I'm going to try and fit it all in with commitments with Trevor, and of course work. Obviously now I'll have work commitments in the new year, but I'll keep churning out the content on 2 brilliant YouTube channels, myself, my own, and Trevor's channel at the moment. And I've got a very good workload now. I'll have a great schedule in the new year, and then then when lockdown's over, I'll be probably taking a 2-week YouTube break. I'll still be doing stuff for Trevor, of course, when I take a 2-week break, probably in April or something like that, just to recharge the batteries, because hopefully by then the lockdown will have lifted, and I'll be able to get around and see friends again, and have a catch up, have a bit of a go and get absolutely hammered with friends and things like that. Hopefully Trevor, myself, Chris and Russ will all meet up and have an evening together and have a few beers somewhere. Don't know where, but we'll find somewhere, and just get back to normal day-to-day stuff. And I think that's what everyone's missed with lockdown, and it's been that sort of thing. But anyway, enough rambling on now. I just want to wish there's just one more thing I want to say, everybody. Before I do go on that, don't forget Trevor's channel tomorrow. He's got a special match of the day coming out on Christmas Day. It is, and I just also would like to stress, and I can't stress this enough, I'm sure you're sick about it, me hearing about it since the last one, but it's not going to be a premiere. It's going to be dropped in, uploaded as a normal YouTube video would. Just make sure you hit the notification bell on Trevor's channel, as well as the links to, incidentally, the links to all 3 channels that I've from Trevor, Chris and Rust are all in the description below. So after you've finished hearing me ramble on, check their channels out if you haven't already. Trevor, for his magnificent content, he's got over 150 odd videos now, edging up towards 200 videos. Chris has got a great series going on with the Raven West in Formula 1 as well, so plenty for you to watch, not just on my channel but on Nail's channels as well, so plenty of non-stop entertainment for you as well. So for you to enjoy over Christmas until we all get back to normal. So don't forget Trevor's channel, it'll be dropped as a normal video, no premiere tomorrow because of Christmas Day and everything else, which is quite understandable because everyone should be with their families, of course, on Christmas Day. Right, all that remains for me in the final minute and 10 seconds is to wish everybody, and I mean everybody, my regulars, all my subscribers, all my subscribers on the channels that I contribute on, especially with Trevor Sports, that are not subscribed to me. I want to wish everybody really a very Merry Christmas and a safe Christmas, and hopefully a happy and prosperous 2021 for everybody, and I mean everybody. And let's hope we can all be harmonious at these tough times, and keep churning out and keep working together as subscribers and content creators alike, coming together and enjoying and creating and enjoying at the same time really good content that's coming out on mine, Chris's and Russ's channel, and Trevor's as well. It's been fantastic, and I just want to thank finally Trevor, thank you for giving me a second platform. I can't wait to do more stuff with you in 2021. I'm really looking forward to the future with JB Sports and with Trevor Sports as well. Anyway, have a fantastic Christmas and a great and a prosperous 2021. From me, JB, have a very good day tomorrow, and Merry Christmas. Bye.